Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about getting one of the best locations for ore mining and just automating the entire process. If you watched one of my previous videos, I talked about coming to this area on the map called Desolate Church. Well, I actually just built a base nearby Desolate Church, and you're able to actually just build a base around here. I have a whole automated process going here where I have just ingots rolling, and then all of my pals are going to just be mining for ore constantly. I'm going to show you guys how to set this up so that you guys can do this too. Like I said, you can just come to Desolate Church, and then if you come to the back of the base behind the church here, you see all the ore. You can just come back to the back of this church and make a base. And I have my beds here in the back, and then I have this one section right here just for all the ingot farming. And I don't really use this base for anything else other than just mining ore. So I have not set up a stone pit here. I have not set up a lumbering yard or anything like that. I just have what I need for the pals. Let's talk about the pals that I use for this ingot farm. I'm going to go into detail exactly about each and every single one of them and how many of what you want. We have Anubis here. He has level 3 mining and also level 4 handiwork. Mainly using him for the mining. So we have Anubis for mining. That's one right there for mining. We also got Pen King as well for mining, level 2. So 2 Pen Kings, but they also do our watering traits. So we have 2 pals for watering, and they also mine as well. Okay, so that's 3 right there for mining. 2 Tomcats for mining, so that's 5 right there. They do level 2 mining. We also have our Fuddler. He does level 1 mining and mainly just focuses on mining. That's it. Right there we have 6 pals that just focus on mainly mining, so you're able to mine and finish and deplete all this ore out. I like to have 1 mainly for planting. Capridi's our main planter here, level 2 planter. We also have Robin Quill with level 1 planting, but Robin Quill mainly does all the handiwork, transporting, all of that stuff. Then we got 2 for watering, okay? Pen King, they have level 2 watering. We have 2 of those there, and whenever they're not watering, they're mining. So let's talk about all of our kindling pals here. So we have Bushy, and then we have Vanworm, and we also have Foxsparks. Okay, so our main kindlers here are going to be Bushy and Foxsparks and one of our Vanworms. The reason I actually use Vanworm is going to be for transporting. If you see here, he has level 3 transporting. Transporting is very important because all this ore just starts falling on the ground and no one's transporting it, taking it to the boxes or chests. So we really do need that, guys. I've tested it out multiple times without transporters. You can see that's what he's doing right now, is just grabbing those ores, and then he's putting it into these boxes here so that we can easily access them. And as you see, as soon as I start this kindling process, he comes over here and he's going to start making these ingots. Let's talk about some of the other pals. So Robin Quill is just an overall. He does handiwork, transporting, planting. He does just one. We just have 1 pal like that does about everything, who does an overall good job. Bushy kind of does that too. He's mainly there for kindling and transporting as well. Then we have Chickpea. These are going to be our farm pals. So we have probably, I'd choose at least 2 farm pals. Chickpea is going to make eggs and make food for your pals while they're at their base. And so whenever he's in the ranch, he's just able to get you food, just eggs, you know, in general. So I like to keep the eggs in the front. Eggs are going to be better for them instead of berries. The only main reason I use Mazzarina for farming is because I like to take the milk and take it to my other base where I use it for breeding. So as you can see, I can just go ahead and start making ingots right away. What I like to do is, instead of putting them to the max, I made 3 different furnaces, and I have 3 different pals that have the kindling trait. What I like to do is, right now I can make about I have 215 ore, I can make about 108 ingots. Instead, I like to split it into 3 since I have 3 different furnaces, so I'll probably put like 38 here, you know, another 38 or 41 here, and then I'll do another the max 30 here. So while they do that, I just go and do what I have to do on my other base and handle all of that while I have an automated process. As you can see, I just have a bunch of pals here that have the mining trait. We got Anubis right there going ahead and attacking all these ores. We have our Pen King as well as our Tombat. Tombats are great for mining. as well as Anubis is great too. He has level 3 mining, level 4 handiwork. Now let me talk about some things that are just going to make you more efficient here at the mining base. So over here we have I have 2 metal chests. You can install just a regular chest too, but I put the chest right next to where the ore becomes available and where the ore replenishes, so that whenever they gather the ore and they mine the ore, then they gather it, they're able to just transport it straight to this box. Instead, I used to have a box all the way back here, and I used to use this, but it just takes them forever to go back and forth. So it's actually a lot easier to just install these boxes here next to the ore. I actually like to put some feed boxes as well next to the chest so that they're able to eat right away instead of having to go all the way back here to the base to eat. And make sure you put like actual berries and things like that in there, because it's not going to happen automatically because since they're so far away from the plantations. Of course, we have our berry plantations here and wheat plantations to just grow food and automate that process for us as well. We have our berry feast bags here so that they're able to easily just go ahead and eat food out of there, because they'll easily transport that automatically. And then we have 2 of these hot springs just to keep our sanity levels good. I haven't had a problem after I've installed those, and enough straw beds as well. I don't need any fluffy beds for this, but you can always upgrade to fluffy beds if you want. Some things to note though is since we're at the top of this hill, sometimes they get stuck right here, so I put a gate right here. But the thing is, sometimes before I put the gate, they would come down here to this hill and they would just go like this back and forth. They just walk back and forth like this and just get stuck. So I put a gate here to prevent them from going past the edge. And I also put some walls over here so that they'd never like fall off. What they sometimes might do is come back here as well and just fall off the edge. Then they try to come back up into the base through here, and then they just get stuck. So I try not to do any of that. I try to prevent all that. This is after testing multiple times because they kept doing that and it's super annoying. And then they end up just not doing any work. So you want to set up some walls right there. But that is it. And as you see, we were just talking and they've already finished doing all these ingots. If you split it into like 3 or 4 furnaces, I mean, it's going to help you great. You don't even need that many. You can just do 2 and just leave it at that, because you're not actually going to be staying at the base while they're doing all this. So let's just go ahead and collect. So we got 30 here, we got 41 here. Put these in here. Got another 38 right there. So we got 501. Now we can get the ball rolling for more. And you can see we can already craft a max of 69 already on this one. So it's actually really great, guys. This is a great setup. Came back here and you can see that they already grew back. Like, you don't even actually have to wait a whole day for the ore to grow back. You can see here it was depleted a minute ago and now it's already growing back. They're just working crazy and destroying this ore. And guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope this video helps you. It's very easy to get this automation going. I literally knocked down one of my bases really quick and started this base up when I only have 2 available bases. I have one here, and then I also have one somewhere else. So this is a really great spot, especially in the beginning for a new player, and for advanced players. This is a great spot just for ore. You can set up bases at other spots for coal and sulfur and different things like that too. But in the beginning, you're going to want this spot for sure. It's going to make your life so much easier. You don't have to worry about crafting ingots every day and trying to worry about that when you can just get it all automated for you. And just have a base literally next to an ingot farm, you know, or an ore farm. So definitely use this, guys, and I hope this video actually helped you guys out. And like the video if it did, and subscribe, guys, for more content. I'm making more PalWorld guides every single day, so make sure to stay tuned, and hope you guys enjoy your day.